Welcome back, Outlaws. On this episode, we're going to do a simple mod that's going to improve the security of your vehicle, so stay tuned. We were looking for something that we could use to secure our hood, other than the stock latches that came with our Jeep. Also, we wanted something that would keep the hood a little tighter because we noticed it starting to bounce as we went down the trail. There's lots of different designs and styles of latches, but we were looking for something that we could lock. We found these, and in this video, I'm going to show you what I did to install them. First, let's start by reviewing what we have in the package here. They come with a pretty good detailed instruction booklet with a list of all the parts. It's always a good idea to lay your parts out and inspect everything to make sure that you have all the parts needed before you begin your project. Everything seems to be pretty well packaged, but I'm going to go ahead and inspect everything just to make sure that there's no scratches, dents, or damage. After laying everything out and comparing it with the parts list, everything seems to be here. It also comes with 2 sets of keys for each lock. Your nuts, your bolts, and everything. Now let's get this hood open and plan our attack on how we're going to install these things. The challenge is going to be getting to the back of this so we have access to that nut. We're going to be doing this without removing the grill. We're going to go underneath so we can remove, there's 3 plastic tabs that hold this shroud in. We'll be able to take that loose. It will allow us access to get in there. Now that you've pulled your tabs out, gently move the shroud back. And I'm going to be using a 13mm articulating socket to go ahead and remove that nut on the back. After you get it loosened up, go ahead and gently remove it with your fingers. Hold on tight to it because if you drop it, you'll never find it. This is a slow process, so take your time and be patient. I always save all my stock parts, so I'll go ahead and set this aside just in case I need it in the future. Now let's work on getting the top section of the latch removed. I'm using a 10mm socket on this one. Next, we're going to take our metal brackets and our rubber gaskets, match them up, and get them ready so that they're all aligned and ready to bolt on the top part of the hood latch. So far, this is a really easy mod, and for the added security and keeping the hood from bouncing around, I think this is a great option for us. At this point, it's important to note not to tighten these up too much because you're going to want a little adjustment room so that you can secure your latch and make sure that it's nice and tight. By having these loose just a little bit, you'll be able to slide this bracket up and down so that when you latch your hood latch, it has a nice tight fit. Now we're going to go ahead and take the gasket and line it up on the lower part of the latch. This will help pad the latch from vibrations and also protect the paint on your car. Man, I hope I don't drop this. Here we go. I'll be doing this the exact opposite of the way I took it off. Gently putting it on with my fingers so that I don't drop it, and slowly screwing it on as much as I can before I reach underneath with the socket to get it tightened up. And now for the final step on this side, we're going to go ahead and take our ratchet, reach under here, and tighten it up. All right, these things look pretty good, and I think they're going to work great. Now let's test our lockout and see how it works. This will also give us the opportunity to slide that upper bracket up or down and adjust the gap on the hood and make sure that it's nice and tight. I can tell that it needs a little bit of an adjustment up and down, and then after that we'll go ahead and secure the nuts on the back and it should be just right. Now we're going to go ahead and repeat the same process on the driver's side. I think these are going to keep our hood locked down nice and tight, provide some security, and they look great. This was an easy project to do and a great modification. I hope it helped anybody looking into doing this. And as always, thanks for watching.